Alright guys, hello, this is Lucas Horclox, welcome to the final part of the finale for Final Fantasy for the Famicom. Alright, so here we are at the final floor, standing at the final room, everything is gonna be final, it's gonna be the Final Fantasy. So yeah, just make sure you have everybody at their maximum HP, it's pretty much obvious, I don't know why you want to go here without, healing up all your team. Unless you're unable to. Okay. So now that we're ready to go, let's see who the root of all evil is. Oh! It's him! Ha ha! Yeah, it's Garland. He's apparently, the evil force that caused this entire chaos. Yeah, so apparently when we defeated him back at, the ruins of the Chaos Shrine there, somehow the four elemental fiends, I don't know, we didn't even see it, but they apparently before him dying, they transported him to the past, kind of like Dolls in Tales of Fantasia. Now that I think about it, he got sent to the past, and when there, he was able to acquire I don't know, I guess the elemental power of the four fiends that made him stronger. So then he was able to send the four elemental fiends in the past to the future. So that way, it creates this weird time loop. Again, like I don't know. I just don't get it. Oh my god, so convoluted. But yeah, apparently Garland just wishes to be eternal forever. So oh well. Holy fuck, is he huge? Okay, Chaos himself. And yeah, what the fuck? There's no final boss music? I mean, even Dragon Quest 1 had final boss music. Seriously, Uematsu. I can't stay mad at him. He made some really good compositions in Final Fantasy 2 and 3. He made up for it. Alright, so yeah, Chaos himself has 2000 HP. So I'm just gonna do the usual. I'm just gonna cast haste on everybody. Let's see if we can do this without dying. And I'm just gonna cast Holy. Just like Shido in Dragon Quest II, the final boss, he can cast Curaga on himself if he gets, I don't know, if he's about to die. So when that happens, that's gonna restore all of his HP. Hopefully he doesn't do it in this run. And yeah, he can do instant death attacks, but we have protect rings and ribbons to protect against that. So yeah, make sure you definitely equip your characters with it too. The protect rings, ribbons, you name it. All right, let's see how much damage Holy does. Okay, I guess this is reasonable amount of damage. All right, now we can just go all out. Let me just waste all of my Holy spell charges here and my Flare spell charges. All right. Yeah, he actually looks so cool. I really do like the final boss music and the remakes of this game. It's really nice. Okay. Ooh, man. Basho is definitely doing a lot of damage with his Masamune. Okay, now that I wasted all of that, I do want to use... No, I'll just use the Yashino Tsue. I'm just gonna heal a little bit here. And I already wasted all my Flare spell charges, so I'll just cast... I guess Thundaga, why not? I'll just waste up all my spell charges for him. Even though it doesn't deal that much damage. Okay, the next round I gotta make sure I have Mayu cast Hila or Rahila. Okay. He shouldn't be too hard. I'm just really hoping I don't get screwed over and he casts Curaga before I get the last blow. Like, I got really lucky at that boss fight with Shido in Dragon Quest 2, so hopefully that kind of luck will still continue in here. Okay. Oh yeah, let me test this little theory. I wonder if you can stack multiple layers of haste on your characters like in the other ports of the game. Will it work? Nah, it didn't work. Okay, never mind. I was hoping it would. Oh Oh shit! Yeah, Basho. Oh my gosh. Even though you weren't the leading man for the final part, you still delivered. Yeah, I gotta give props to him. He pulled it through. Okay, and just like every other Final Fantasy boss, they take forever to die. This is pretty epic, actually. I kind of like it. Back in 1987, seeing this character just die off all cinematic like in here. We did it! Hey, and I'm so glad we didn't die. Oh my gosh, that would have sucked so much. Ooh, man. We saved the past and the future. You pulled a Telda's Destiny 2. Okay, and basically the game just gives you huge amounts of ego boost by going over and over again how much you're awesome and how badass you are for restoring light to the 4 crystals and ending the time loop here. So yeah, this is it. This is Final Fantasy. Oh man, what a short game! I never realized how short this game really is, because this is the second week that I'm playing. I started this game last week, and even with the little level grinding that I have to do, it didn't take that long. Oh my gosh, I'm just glad that I finished this game. All right, so let's go over the stuff that Final Fantasy did right and what it did wrong. For a competing title against the juggernaut of Dragon Quest, well, at least the first game, because Dragon Quest 2 got released after this game. This game certainly delivered. It definitely expanded the whole JRPG formula that Yuji Horii and his group started. Like, they added a much grander quest. There's a lot more going on. It even and yeah, it had these cool battle graphics and monsters. Like, you actually see your party members doing all these attacks and everything. It's really amazing. I guess back in 1987, when coming after Dragon Quest and you play this game and you're like, whoa. So yeah, definitely Final Fantasy revolutionized a little bit on the genre. I'm still gonna say Dragon Quest because it started it. It holds a little bit more importance than Final Fantasy. The only real revolutionary thing that I want to say that Final Fantasy brought into the table is just, I guess, a little bit much more of an engaging storyline and more exploration on the world. But it also brought appeal to the Western audience to the concept of RPGs in general. I know back in those days, there was a bunch of RPG fanatics like that. They liked Dungeons and Dragons or Wizardry or Ultima, but that was just like a niche. But with Final Fantasy, it really sparked that interest in RPGs to a lot of little kids too. However, this game, I mean, I give Square an applause for being able to pull out of their asses with this supposed final game to their company, but it would have benefited if they at least play tested. I'm pretty sure they didn't play test this game because maybe they were under time constraints, but yeah, this game is definitely way too buggy. Like, really, the intelligence stat is bugged? That is huge. Even though that kind of works to our advantage, but still, one of your main stats don't work in the game? I mean, come on. And all those spells that you acquire in this game, they're all bugged. Some of them don't work. Some of them are kind of useless. I mean, that's one of the things a lot of people boast the original Final Fantasy and compare it to Dragon Quest 1, or 2, but at least in Dragon Quest 2, yeah, it doesn't have a lot of spells, but all of them work. All of them work as intended. But so yeah, I wouldn't go counting Final Fantasy for being able to have all these different type of nifty spells if half of them don't even work in the first place. And yeah, they're kind of doing this little etch and sketch for the end here. But for the music, I really like the music. It's simple, it's catchy. I'm pretty sure Uematsu, I think he has done musical scores for video games before Final Fantasy, but I don't know if he if in those past titles of him that he really went all out with his music. I think this is just like the music in here, he's just starting out trying to find his style and everything, so he definitely improves in Final Fantasy 2, and and he completely mastered his style in Final Fantasy 3. But yeah. So what else? The gameplay, like, the biggest issue with Final Fantasy 1, not only is it because it's bugged, it's the difficulty curve. I mean, like, in the beginning, they just give you a bunch of difficult dungeons early on, like the Marsh Cave, perhaps the Earth Cave if you didn't do a little bit more level grinding, and then the Ice Cavern. So yeah, I mean, if you don't know where the good level grinding spots in the game, you're pretty much stuck with fighting off like the regular enemies around the areas, and that can take forever. But even after that, then the game gets easier, but it's just kind of weird how the difficulty kind of just throws all these curves at you. But yeah, I mean, but I do have to give praise to the control. At least in this game, they streamlined the control, because in Dragon Quest, it was all most of the basic controls, like talking to people, it was all text-based, or like inspecting items or whatnot. So, yeah, I gotta give props to this game for streamlining all the actions to just, one button, and that's it. It's not until Dragon Quest 5 that they started to streamline their controls by having the handy-dandy L and R buttons serving as the context-sensitive actions or anything like that. So yeah, kudos to you, Final Fantasy. But yeah, it's a really nice game. It's really fun. I definitely enjoyed it. Oh, one last thing. Yeah, this game had job classes like the knights. I mean, like the warriors, the different type of mages, and the thief. And I think this is the first game that implemented, or at least the first JRPG that implemented some kind of job class system. So definitely that's another revolutionary point that this game brought into the home console RPGs. However, Dragon Quest III definitely improved upon the mechanics that started with Final Fantasy 1 when it comes to the job class system. So, and speaking of Dragon Quest III, you guys might be thinking, alright, Lucas, what's gonna be the next main project that you're gonna do after this game? Well, you know what? We're actually gonna go back to Dragon Quest. I know I can just do Final Fantasy II here, but I just want to finish off the Roto trilogy with Dragon Quest III, which is really one of my favorite, Dragon Quest titles in the Famicom, along with Dragon Quest IV, and I'm really excited for that one, because Dragon Quest III, it is so good. Oh my gosh. There's a reason why a lot of Japanese people still go apeshit over it. It's just so amazing. I can't wait to get to that game. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Dragon Quest III, Soshite de Setsuhe for the Famicom, for my next main project. And then after that, we'll see what we're going to do from there. I know I still have to do Atelier Marie Plus, and it's gonna take me a while to edit these videos here, because I think at this point I have uploaded all the parts up to the Marilith boss fight that I did. So yeah, maybe I'll just take the time. I'll finally get the time to do my test run for Atelier Marie Plus, and I'll try my best to finish it and make the videos as soon as possible. I don't want to rush it, but I know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough of Final Fantasy for the Famicom. Hopefully it was informational. Hopefully it helped you guys if you're somehow playing the Japanese version like I am doing. Like I did. It was definitely a lot of fun. It always feels good going back to your roots when you're such a big RPG player. So I know a lot of people don't recommend playing the first Final Fantasy on the NES or the Famicom, but you know what? I still recommend it. Just learn your roots. Just experience all the bullcrap the first versions of these games had to offer. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, we managed to finish another RPG. Okay. But yeah, anyway, this has been Lucas Horclocks, and I hope you guys had a great day. Bye!